What is up, Pyro Nation? John back here. Got a little bit of a stash update for you. I wasn't expecting on buying any more Pyro, at least anytime soon this year. But Pro Fireworks was nice enough to email me a coupon for buy one get one free. And I just couldn't pass up that deal. Kind of went back and forth on what I was going to get. A couple 500 gram cakes, maybe a couple Finale zipper cakes, a couple assortment kits or something. But just settled on the good old standby. You can't go wrong with some 60 gram canister shells. So I picked up a couple boxes of Reaper shells from Big. A couple things I wanted to point out here. The tubes, they are fiberglass tubes. And if you look at the wall thickness here, all of these tubes have the same wall thickness. Now I have 6 boxes of canister shells from Big, the Big Pro shells. Reaper shells are from Big, Pro shells from Big. Now if you look at these tubes, they're also fiberglass. You check out the wall thickness on these. They're all a little bit different. These are all thinner, even though they are different thicknesses. Then you get to this, and it's double this. Then that's thin one. Then this one's big, but it's not as big as this one. It just kind of makes it a pain in the ass to build racks with, These are really, really snug. You got to work at them a little bit to get them out. These ones, they slide out nice and easily, just how you would want them to. And all the boards are cut the same. They're all put together the same. And just, pain in the ass, whatever. Just my little rant there. Next thing I wanted to point out, they're packaged and look the same as the nuclear shells. These are nuclear shells from Big. Well, they are obviously different. The Reaper shells are a little bit taller, and the nuclear shells, that's 1.5 inches. That's about the same size as your ball shell. Do not shoot this out of a ball shell tube, though. You will have a low break, and it will really rock your world. You got to shoot those out of their own tube. These are 1.75 inches, which is going to be the standard for any 60 gram canister shell. It's 1.75 inches. You're probably only getting somewhere around 35 to 40 grams of composition in here, and you're 50 or better in a shell like this, as long as they're not ripping you off. So next thing, we got a coupon for a free Sky Lantern. My wife picked this one out. Nice purple Sky Lantern. And while walking around the store, just looking at everything they got, picked out a 7-shot dragon cake from Big. This one is Silvertail to Silver Flying Fish. Picked up a shark bait. That's a 9-shot red and green tails to gold and silver fish. My wife picked out this one. She's a huge gardening fan, real big into flowers and all that stuff. So I got back, I started to read over the performance here. You get 7 shots, bigger and heavier than the generic version. Our bright glossy label brings new shelf appeal. Starts with a fountain and then ends with 7 shells. I guarantee you she did not read the performance on that. Hybrid fountain, though. I know exactly where this is going to go in the show, and it's gonna be like a wow for everybody. They're gonna see this fountain going off, and then they're not gonna expect the shells. So that's pretty cool. Lastly here, we got a couple of On the House t-shirts from Pro Fireworks. We blow shit up. I'm going to be wearing that when I'm setting up this show on the 4th, that's for sure. My wife's going to be wearing the other one. They're selling out of these fast, though, guys. They didn't have a small for my wife, so she had to get a large. But that's pretty cool, though. Love that. And while we're on merch, this was my shirt from WF Boom. That came in my wholesale order. That was pretty cool. So yeah, guys. I'm so ready to blow some stuff up, I can't stand it. We're a little over 2 weeks away, something like that. My boards are all glued down. All the 200 gram stuff's glued down. I have to fuse the bottom 3 boards yet. I'm itching. Have a good night, guys.